So let's have a look at audio. I'm going to go up to this, up here. We've got these are all important things. Audio, we're going to click on that. So My Media brings up all this. Audio, watch what happens when I click on that. Okay, so there's no pictures in here, but there's audios coming up. Now, on the very left, we've got iTunes. So I could go into my iTunes and take any songs I want and throw them down onto this timeline. I can go into sound effects. I can listen to sound effects. So let's just go at the very top of this. I have an alarm. Okay, I have ambient. I don't know what that was. The bark. Okay, I have a baseball bat. Good, handy. Billiards. Oh, sounds the same. Chicken. We might want chickens in the background. Okay? If we're doing our veggie thing and we talk about the chickens. But you can also, we'll be able to reduce the sound later, or the levels. But anyway, so there's a lot of things in here. Crickets can be nice.
Is there birds on?
Oh, let's go to B. No, and I'm sure you'll be able to get birds somewhere and put it in your iTunes, put it on your desktop. If it's on your desktop, you'll be able to get it in here somehow. So I want to listen to crickets. Might be nice for something. All right, so duck. Okay, electric guitar. Woo. Okay.
This problem where all the music's on CDs. How am I going to hook the CDs up to my computer?
Are you going to be able to?
Maybe I'm not going to be able to.
There might be an app that you can transfer.
It's never worked for me.
So this is the CDs of her music.
Yeah.
We should be able to get that into iTunes somehow, couldn't you?
Christine, I can go to Main FM and do it. That's really easy to do it on Main FM. I can record it.
Do you want to show that?
Onto a file?
Yeah.
But
So
also
you can put it
you
into
can
a file in the computer really easily.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
should know how to do
You've
that.
got iTunes on your
Yeah, which I never use.
yeah. Well, that might be good if we hook you two up and you take very good care of her CDs that are valuable and just give her a file. And then you can stick your file into your computer. It'll be on your desktop and you'll be able to...
Maybe I might ring, what's his name? Steve? What's his name?
Steve, yes.
Yeah, Steve.
Do it for you.
He might help me with that, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you
I'm happy
for
to do it for
suggesting
you
that.
though. Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.
Because there's a program called Audacity in there, so you can play anything and record it onto it.
Yeah, great.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, when we go down further, we then have jingles and songs. So breakbeat long. Okay, there we go. Can you see here it says 36 seconds? So I've got 36 seconds of that. So sometimes music you can put a thing and then just repeat it and it got the same beat, it can keep going. But other times it might only go for a piece that you only need a short, most of these only go for a minute. Buddy, what's that one? That goes for a minute and 20 seconds. Ooh, could be good for the billy cart races or the era or something, or Mary, you know, when they were dating. So there's lots of different, okay, what have we got down here? Jingles, Half Moon, Short Harbour. Yep, though there's off Broadway. Park Bench.
So you said you can extend these. You can extend them?
Well, you can't. I don't think you can extend them, but you might be able to back them. But if they're a complete song, you wouldn't.
Like in that small creatures.
Yeah.
The music, there wasn't that much variety, was there?
No, it was just the same thing in the background.
Whereas this is short, sharp.
Yeah. Well, there'll be other things in here. I mean, I haven't really earmarked any. Cave water drops. Sorry. But there are also on the internet millions of songs and tunes and background things, and there will be some free sites to get free music that you can get files and you can use them. So I'm just sort of introducing you here in the actual iMovie. There's effects and some tunes. So let's grab one. I'm just going to, I want this all to be a bit smaller. I've extended it out too much, and let's just click on there. I just want to make that a little bit smaller so we can sort of see what's going on. All right, so let's see. What was a nice, was there? Jingles. Travel. I want to get something I like.
That's hard.
Tennessee Swing City. Yeah, that'll do. All right, so let's grab some Swing City. It only goes for 12 seconds. That'll do. Oh, hang on. I didn't click. I've lost it.
Which show did you do, right?
Burn for You.
When's that?
It's on Monday nights.
Oh, I was watching telly on
Love,
Monday nights.
love songs.
I've lost my song.
Dedication show.
I wish I'd known about that one.
It's the best. Yeah, we just finished.
Okay, I need to click on it, and that should then, yep, come down. It's only 11 seconds, but I'm going to play that now at the beginning, and I'm going to reduce the sound a little. It was a bit high. I'm going to reduce it right down.
How are you doing that?
So, can you see? I'll expand a little bit. So I'm down here. I've got the cursor. So I've highlighted this clip. It's surrounded by yellow. So that means I'm working in that audio clip. And if I take the cursor down to that white line that runs horizontal, 2 arrows move. Now that means I can move the audio up or I can move the audio down. So I actually grab it like drag and drop and I move it up high, yellow
That's volume.
volume,
Yep.
and then I move it down. It's saying 28% of what it is. So I'm going to try it about here. Let's see what that's like when I play. Still a bit loud. Let's go down a little bit more. Okay, try that. Okay. Oh, now, sorry, and we'll go back to this clip. I want the audio on this one to be a bit higher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm going to drag and drop that. I'm at the wrong end. Go away. I'm going to put that under. So I should have my voice on this one here that we were working on before. And now at the same time I should have that jazz band.
Hi everyone, so this may be too windy, but let's see, and I'll put a few extra.
Okay, so you play with the levels separately because you can go in, I can go into that by itself and bring up my volume.
So you can add another layer.
I could add some more sound,
Underneath
could put the
sound.
dog barking and the chooks and the music and the... Yeah, we kind of want to keep it simple, but you can.
Hi everyone, so this may be too windy,
It's a bit loud, so
but let's see.
anyway. So there you go. You can bring, when you go into your audio... Oh shit. I'm all... Yeah, there we go. I'm still connected, I'm not thinking. All right, when you go into audio, you can bring things into your audio and then drop them down onto your timeline. And it'll come up as a green thing at the bottom, that means audio. And then you can alter the sound. We'll get a bit more into altering the volumes next week. We won't go too much into that. What we want to be able to do is do what's called a rough cut. The first thing we do when we get all our bits, we want to throw them in. Then we want to get the order a bit right. Not too worried about that's a bit loud, that's a bit soft at the moment. there's a lot of polishing, but you want to kind of get your routine. Then you might work out, I need the voice coming in without the visual. You might not cut that yet. You're just aware that you've got all these clips, but some of the visuals will change, some of the audio might change. You get your sequencing going. And you want to maybe even put a little bit of a soundtrack that you like to see how it's flowing, to see if it looks good with images. And it gives you a better feel of what it's feeling like. Start getting the feel of something, then you can play around with what comes first and how long and all that comes later, right? All right, so that's a bit of audio. What else? Drag and drop the music. Now, when you are in audio, okay, see, I've got that highlighted, this audio down here. If we go up the top, up here, there's only a couple that are bright. This, and this. This is the volume. This is something else. So, see, it's got 50%. I can reduce the noise. Hang on here. The volume's at 6% because I turn it right. I can turn it here very accurately. Okay, I can go into this one and it reduces the background noises. So if you've got a voice, you could reduce the background noises in that. Can you see that up there? So there's this one, and this one. And then the timer, you can reverse it. Remember I did that? So I'll show you that one. I put it on there, and then we go into this, and then we reverse. Oh. Is that what I did? Sounds great. Anyway, that's reverse, but we don't really want reverse. So there's a little few tricks you can look up there. So in audio, 3 things when you clicked on an audio track, only 3 things get highlighted. And when you click on them, there's a few little things you can play with. When you click on an audio, let's go to the, a visual. See how all of these light up now? And these are little controls to change things. We'll just scan over them for now. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to that clip. So I'm on that first clip. Now this one. This is probably not something we're going to worry too much about, but you can change the colour of this scene to match the colours of another scene. So if I go on match colour, it's going to say which scene do you want to pick to get this colour looking like. So there are a few tools in here. This one is you're going to be able to play with the exposure and the contrast, and there's some black and white happening. It's colours. It's the artist palette. So I don't really want to play with it. The Ken Burns is very important to know that one. That's the crop one. And we've got Ken Burns. I could do a Ken Burns on this opening shot. I could start sorry. Hang on. I'm going to end up higher. Oh, it doesn't want me to do much with this. And I'm going to start big and zoom in a little bit. Okay. All right. So if I play that again now, see what happens. Oh, it's not doing anything. Didn't convert it. I don't think that worked.
With the colour thing, like your movie, your film could have like a certain saturation running through it, like in terms of colour, so that the clips all work together. In terms of the saturation of colour.
Yeah. You can play with your colour balance. Yeah. I don't think that's working very well. I'll have to play with that a bit.
In the same way with the audio, Luca.
Yeah.
Say your audio is coming from like a one interview and then another audio thing you've done and another thing. Can you, like it's all pieced together, all the audio clip, but then can you render it all and edit all of it to bring all the audio to the same level like that? So
I think there. I'll have to check that for you. I think there is a button that you can say apply to everything, but generally what you're going to want to do is if you've got a big interview and you know you're going to chuck out some of the visuals and put other visuals that the audio of their voice will go through, you want to get that audio at the level you really want it at, and then if you're ever going to cut some of that audio and put it elsewhere and put other things in between, you know they're at the same sort of level already, you know. But you will be able to fine tune it anyway.
Yeah.
With each clip you can go in. You'll be able to look back up here, you know, it said 6%. You can go fine tuning, I want more on 20% for that voice. Yeah, but that's getting right into detail at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think once you guys start loading a bit into your timelines, you'll then have more questions. Because you'll then go, oh, I don't know how to do this, and I want to go, right? And if I don't want to overload with too much detail, because it's just going to get a bit too much. How are we doing for time, everyone?
It's fine today.
Oh, is it? Okay. So, we won't go on with any more of this at the moment. You keep this sheet because the next thing we'll learn a bit about next week is how to add titles and how to add transitions. Transitions are that between this clip and this clip, I'm going to have a soft dissolve. So instead of it just goes bang bang, it merges a bit more, and it's very easy to do.
That's nice, yeah. Found really challenging on here.
Yeah.
And you can see that in the editing, it jumped
Yes,
a couple of times.
that's right. Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah. We're going to be.
Get the merge right.
That's right. We're going to be going down into, let's say if I go into transitions, just to give you an idea, we're going to grab, these are all the different dissolves. They're all funky and spin around and go all over the place. But I generally use this first one I love. It's called a cross dissolve. I'll put that in there. Let's say put it in the next one. You just drag and drop them in there. It's only going for 1 second. I'll teach you next week how to alter that to be 1.5 seconds or something. And then if we put here, let's play. See how it was softer then?
Can you do that again?
Yeah, it's going to go on this one as well. Just wait. Soft dissolve. Now let's see a hard cut. Okay. Sometimes hard cuts might, but there's various things we can do. So that's stop there. And we'll also look at titles next week. So I might want to, whack a title on that one as well. And I'll write veggie patch, something or other. I can change the colours, the size. So that's more. But we don't need to know the transition just yet and the titles. Okay, we'll get to that. It's a lot. I know it's a lot to take in. So, any questions? Any more questions?
I downloaded an app